All right. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar coming back at you again with another daily exhortation to edify the body, to edify the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to the best of my ability. And before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akyam preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. You know, once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation, and please excuse the noise in the background, but you know how it always goes. Once you start doing these lessons, the demons start coming out. You know, they don't want you to do this lesson, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, we're going to get it done. You know, but I wanted to do this lesson in particular, and I wanted to call it The Most High Discriminates. Because a lot of people, especially so-called Christians, they have an issue with the Most High discriminating. Because they have an issue with it because it doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fit their lies that they've made for themselves in the world. All right, and that way of thinking does not fit the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. It does not fit what's in the scriptures, but they always try to make it fit. This is why they can't understand the scriptures when it comes out, because they're contending with the Most High. You know, when they hear the word, the demon in their mind is trying to contend with the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, you know, because they're serving two masters. You know, they fear the God of the world than the God of all that there is. You know, so they will find a way to twist the scriptures to make it suit their ideals instead of believing in the word as is written. All right, and believing in the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah as He commands. You know, but people got a problem with that. They hate the fact that the Most High has chosen one people and haven't chose the others. You know, when we bring out these scriptures, they buck up. They try to make it. They try to tell you, oh, you making it sound like that. That's just you making it sound like that. It's either we making it sound like that or you're just being rebellious. All right. So it's obvious that you're just being rebellious. All right, because the scriptures say what it says. All right, the covenant is with Jacob and no one else. All right, because if the Most High wanted it to have everybody else to have the covenant, why didn't He do it before? Why didn't He do it in the Old Testament? All right, because a lot of people, they'll pick up the New Testament and start reading it and don't understand it. All right, the Father and the Son are one, of one mind. All right, the Most High declared the end from the beginning. The Most High is not the author of confusion, but somehow, some way, you know, by the delusions of their mind, they try to make it seem as if the Most High is the author of confusion. They try to make it seem as if the Most High did not keep His promise. All right, but you know that the Most High is a liar. That's what they're trying to tell. That's what they're trying to convince you. All right, and then they're trying to give honor and glory to a whole nother God. All right, even though they may say that they're Christians, and even though they may say they believe in the Most High, they don't believe in the Word. All right, so. And if the Most High wanted to give the covenant and give the blessings and the promises to the other nations, why didn't He do that? Instead of destroying Egypt, why didn't He tell Moses to tell Pharaoh, look, I'm gonna make a covenant with you and your people? All right, with the Canaanites. Before He had us destroy the Canaanites, why didn't He make a covenant with them and a promise and give them promises? What about Moab? What about Ammon? What about the other nations before the Most High before the Most High destroyed them? Why didn't the Most High make a covenant with them at that time? Why do it now? Why all of a sudden? What changed? Right? See, people, they read the scriptures, especially the New Testament, and they don't understand it. They don't understand the Gentiles. They emphasize all man. Paul was speaking to our people. Paul was only sent to our people that were Gentiles and that were Jakes in the Gentile state of mind. All right, taking on the ways and the customs of the other nations. Because a Christian will totally exclude the law of the Most High. All right, because they don't want to serve the Lord. They'll make every excuse to serve the Lord, but they'll encourage themselves in every way to serve the world, to serve their flesh. to do their will instead of the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. So let me bring out the first precept. Let's go to Romans 9. All right. The Most High discriminates. What's wrong with that? If the Most High didn't choose you, what are you gonna do about it? All right. Who are you to say otherwise? But Jake and their pride are gonna contend with the Lord. All right. And that's the wrong thing to do. All right, because when the Most High is when he reproves you, you ain't gonna like it. All right, when he rebukes you, you're not gonna like it. All right, but this is Romans 9, and I'm gonna start off at let me see. I'm gonna start off at 13. All right, and it says, nah. Let me start off at, man. I start off at shoot, man. I start off at 6, man. Salakia Akim. It's a lot, but I just want to get this. I really want to get a small portion of it. All right, but I start off at 6. It says, not as though the word of the Most High hath taken none effect, for they are not all Yasha'Allah, which are all of Yasha'Allah. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Because Abraham had multiple. Why didn't Ishmael receive the blessing? Right? So where was Ishmael when the Most High decided that he wanted to bless Isaac? Where was Ishmael? Why didn't he bless Ishmael? Because it wasn't his will. The Most High discriminated. The Most High favored Isaac. He was the son of the free woman, not the son. He didn't choose the son of the bondwoman, but the free. The Most High discriminated. Yes, the Most High discriminates. All right, and it says that is. They which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of promise. This is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. All right, so the Most High chooses. All right, let Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will be done. All right, not our will. All right, just be thankful that you're a part of the promise and you're a part of the covenant, and it can be proven who you are according to the scriptures. You should be excited, but yet you're contending and you're upset and you're mad at what's being brought out because everybody else is not involved. All right, if you would truly be reborn in the spirit, all right, and be retaught, all right, and pray unto the Most High to put it in your spirit. To be prudent and diligent in his word. You know, you'll have the understanding of and read and learn of the law and apply the law to the best of your ability. You would and then understand reading and understand the blessings and the curses that are written in Deuteronomy 28. And a part of the cursings that's written in Deuteronomy 28 is that we were going to be scattered, all right, amongst the other nations. All right, and our people have been dwelling amongst the other nations until this day. All right, what about those of our people that are amongst the other nations? Do you think they're going to identify themselves with being, I would say this, with being a so-called black man or a so-called Latino? You know, no, they think that they're of the other nations. They've taken on their customs. You know, they look like them. All right. So they don't think themselves to be Israelites, you know, but they are. All right, we are as the sand of the sea. We have a connection with the Most High that none of the other nations do, and we can say that with confidence because being out on the highways and byways, you deal with a lot. You interact with all the nations, and you could clearly see the difference between Jacob and everybody else. But the Christians of our people, they turn a blind eye to all those things. They are fully convinced in their minds that God loves everybody and there's no difference. We all bleed blood, but that's not what according to what's written in the scriptures. That's where they err. All right, let me continue. And it says, verse 12, it says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Discrimination. Look at that. All right. While the whole world is against this, right? This whole Babylonian spirit is against discrimination, right? How do we know this? In the time that we're living in, the moment you say that you hate a sodomite, they're going to try to pull your plug, right? The moment that you say that you like something and you hate the other, oh, there's something wrong with you. Even when you simply saying that you just hate any particular thing, you know, they're looking at you weird. It's a weird feeling in the air because you said that you hate something or you hate this. Like, they've beaten that across our people's head for so long, man, that our people are afraid to say that they hate something, that they strongly dislike something, you know. But that's our people, man. Always trying to seek the approval of the other nations, man, and never trying to seek the approval of the Most High. We should be trying to seek the approval of the Most High. We should be trying to put on the spirit of Yahushua, all right? Because Yahushua, he served the Most High. He kept the commandments of the Most High. He kept the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High perfectly. Didn't he keep the Sabbath? Right? Didn't he keep the Passover? Is the Passover a part of the 10 Commandments? No, it's not, but he kept it, right? These little things, these little precepts, man, that the Most High, he don't put it in their spirit to see these things, to see these precepts. A lot of these people, man, they'll read these precepts and look right over them. Their spirit won't receive it because they're malicious, man, in their spirit. They're not going to do well with the word of Yahweh B'Shem Shah. That's why the Most High haven't opened them up to it. That's why the Most High hasn't given them the spirit. Even though they may seem to be so-called good people in the world, but their spirit is malicious. They're not going to take this word and edify their brothers. But that's the responsibility we have. Once the Most High open you up, it's to strengthen your brothers, man. It's to warn them. Give them warning from Yahweh B'Shem Shah. Tell them to repent, man, and keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Now, keeping the law is not gonna bring you salvation, but faith without works is dead. The Lord is gonna be the one that justifies you because He knows your heart. Doing all that you can do to stand, man. All right. Let me continue. And it says, verse 14, and it says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Most High forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. All right? Discrimination. He gonna do his will. All right? But a lot of our people got a problem with that because the other nations fall on the other side of the Most High's judgment. You should be excited because look at the thing. Look what the Most High has put us through, man. The other nations haven't been into captivity like we've been into captivity, man. The other nations, they don't think like us. They don't have the same spirit as we do. They haven't gone through the things that we've been through, mentally and physically and spiritually. I'm thankful that the Most High has still got us here, man. He still has us here, man. That He brought us through all of that. I'm thankful, man, because it's given us a much greater understanding. Us being in this lower state, us being at the bottom. When the Lord woke us up, it gave us a lot more clarity, a lot more understanding, man. The Lord is beautiful in how He does things, man. All right, but let me continue when it says, so then, it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High. It says, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. All right. So let me go to Isaiah 5. All right, because this is what 2/3 of our people, especially these Christians, try to do. They don't want to serve the Lord as it's written. All right. I don't want to even just call them Christians, but unbelievers. All right, because a Christian is a follower of Hamashiach. You know, but these people, they're not followers of Hamashiach, man. They're followers of the world, and whatever sounds good, they eat it all up. All right, this is Isaiah 5 verse 20, and it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink. And this is what they're doing. They're mingling strong drink. All right. It says, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. And this is what they're doing. They're trying to mingle the doctrine of the world, the ideology of the world into the scriptures. All right. But the water Yahweh Shem Shah, his word is written. The water Yahweh Shem Shah, it doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you say. It's what the scriptures say. All right. Because no matter how hard they try to fight it and they try to convince you of what they believe in and what they believe the Most High is all about, it's written. All right. So that's how you're able to see people for who they really are. All right. That's how the Lord has given us good understanding, man. The best understanding of people, especially our people. Because you're going to sit there and you're going to watch them try to justify the ways of the world before Yahweh Shem Shah in their minds, because they're proud. They don't want to humble themselves. They don't want to humble themselves before the Lord. You know, the reason why they don't want to humble themselves is because it's not coming from someone who they respect. You know? But let's continue. All right. And it says, therefore, verse 24, and it says, therefore, as the fire devoureth the stubble, and the flame consumeth the chaff, so their root shall be rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust, because they have cast away the law of the Lord of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Yasha Allah. And they teach others so. All right? They teach others so, man. And these so-called pastors, that's what they do, man. They deceive the people. And the people, they're not reading the Bible. They're not reading the scriptures. They're keeping our people further in darkness, man. They're not dealing with the foundations of our people. But the Lord has taught us to deal with the foundation, to explain our people why they're in the position that they're in, who they are, why they're in the position that they're in. All right, and then we can start from there. And then if they receive the word, then they should receive the name. It's about having foundation, understanding where you're at, who you are, where you're at, and what I need to do to get up out of here. All right, and the rest, the Lord put it on you. He will help you, but it's on you. He called you and blessed you. Now it's up to you, because a lot of Jake put the same. They put a lot of energy in trying to escape the curses, which they don't even know the curses on them. They don't know it, but they'll put a lot of energy in trying to escape those curses, doing worldly things. But once the Lord has called you and blessed you with his word, you ought to take that same energy and put it in righteousness, because now you have an understanding of why. Now you take the right hand side. You're not trying to be super successful in the world. Now I want to serve the Lord and keep his way perfectly, not perfectly, but to the best of my ability. Though the scripture says, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect, just to the best of your ability, because we acknowledge the Lord and his sacrifice for us. Okay? We understand that we all fall short of the glory of the Most High, man. All right? Because we're not home. We're not in our rest. You know, this whole world is against the way of Yahweh Shem Shah. So you're going to have moments where moments of slippage. All right? But make sure always, this is why we have foundation. Having foundation is important. All right? Because no matter where we at, we always have a home. All right? No matter how far out we go, we can always establish the house. But just, all right? Let's go to I'm just gonna keep it short. Let's go to James 4:4, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay, hold up. Man, got so many dividers. Let me see. James 4:4, and it says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? All right, so when you're dealing with the Lord, man, you got to put away the ways of the world. It's going to be a struggle, But you got to serve the Lord as it's written. All right. Those who worship the Most High must worship him in spirit and in truth, man. Okay. And it says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. All right. So you can't bring worldly things into the scriptures, unto the ministry, unto the body. All right. Unto the faith. It's not going to work. All right. The Most High is going to boot you out just as fast as you came in. Okay. So, man, yeah, you can't mingle the word with the world. It's not going to happen. All right. So, man, I wanted to keep this lesson short, and I hope y'all were edified. All right. The Most High discriminates. Yes, he discriminates. All right. He hates one and he loves the other. All right. So I hope y'all are edified, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Achion preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Achion. Shalom.